Hello, everyone, and welcome to another lesson. I'm very happy to have you here with me today. Today, I'm going to show you one of the biggest updates or one of the biggest releases. There was released a couple of maybe days or weeks ago, which is anti-gravity. So, what a lot of people are not telling you right now is anti-gravity is actually the cursor version of what Google is doing, right? Before, I don't know about you guys, I was using basically Cursor for a lot of the apps that I was creating, and it was very costly. So you have to pay a minimum of like $20 per month to access that, and that is only for a couple of tokens that could get you really like maybe one app per month, and it was very restricting. But with anti-gravity now available from Google and how cheap it is, basically it's free, the actual app, but then you have to pay for the actual model usage. All right. So right now we are in anti-gravity. I have it installed. You just need to download it from the website. It's quite easy. You head over to anti-gravity here, anti-gravity download, and then here Google Antigravity download, and then you download the version that you use, okay? Depending on what system you have. And then you will end up with this. And I know it's intimidating, especially if you didn't use Cursor before, but if you used Cursor before or Windsurf, then this will be like somehow known to you. It's not a new interface. But basically, if you didn't use any of those software before, anti-gravity is basically like a visual code, if you know that software version, but with AI assisted. The only thing that you need to keep in mind is that when working with anti-gravity, you're working on your system, so you're working on your computer. And what that means is that every project that you need to create, it needs to live on your PC. And the files or the code or everything needs to live on your PC. And in order to do that, you need to create a folder. Okay. Now you either create a folder or you clone a repository. And I know a lot of you guys are non-coders just like me, and the word GitHub scares you, but you don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, we only need to open up a folder. Here I have a sandbox folder. I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it dashboard. Okay, that's simple. Create the folder and then open. And once you do, you only need to, that's like the hardest part there is. Okay, you created the folder. Next, we just need to chat with an agent. Okay, and it's just as open as open agent manager from here. And then now we're in something that we are familiar with, right? This is more like a prompt window that we're used to, like talking with AI. Okay. What we want to do is just talk with our project called dashboard. Okay. And here we are in planning, and we can use whatever model that you want to use. Let me use Claude 4.5. And then what I want to do here, if you guys remember, we created a dashboard project before with Lovable. If you go to AI automation kit here, we created something like this with Lovable, and I gave you all the prompt and everything here. And using Lovable was kind of, you need to pay for it. But now let's use anti-gravity and see if we can get a good results based on that. Okay, and to do that, I'm just going to copy the prompt. All right, I copied the prompt, and I'm going to download this image so that we can reference it as well. And then I'm going to go back to anti-gravity here. And then I'm going to put the prompt as is. But before I show you, I need to just remind you that this is connected to this workflow. Okay, and this workflow basically just gets the sales data from this sheet. Okay. and it's connected to aggregate and respond. You can get all of this workflow on my Skool community. You don't need to worry about any of that. You can just click on these three dots and import. You guys, connecting n8n with anti-gravity, I cannot stress how powerful that is, because n8n handles lots of the thinking and lots of the steps, and if you're good at it, then it just unlocks so many doors and unlocks so many ideas of apps that you as a non-developer and myself too always think about, but we don't get to do those apps. But now it's available, and now it's you can do that. Okay, so now that this is active, so this is published, and we know the webhook, we can go to Antigravity here, and we're gonna just paste the prompt and then replace the webhook here with the webhook. Now I have a webhook and authorization. Let me see. Here, I'm gonna copy the webhook from here. All right, so I inserted the webhook and the key. So now I'm ready to start running this. So I'm gonna click run and see what it creates. Okay. So it tells me that I need to select another model. Okay, I'll select another model. Let me select, maybe let's try the Pro, Gemini 3 Pro. And then I'll then paste again the code, and then I'll run it again. All right, it started thinking. There you go. It's analyzing and it's running code automatically and creating everything that it needs to create the dashboard. Okay. So at this point, I just gave it everything and I'm just waiting to see the result. I haven't done anything. Just copied and pasted all the prompt from here from my Skool community and replaced the webhook with the webhook code, and then now, and also gave it the webhook pass because it's secure, and now I'm just waiting for it to create everything that it needs. I did not upload the image reference because I just wanted to see what kind of look that it creates on its own without me giving it a reference at first, and then we'll see if it's good. Then we don't need to upload any reference. Okay, so now as a reminder, we are in Antigravity. What we did simply is just download the software, create a folder, and then we gave it the prompt, right? And the prompt is connected to n8n with the webhook. So here, if I go here, this app will trigger this webhook whenever it needs information, and this webhook will go ahead and get the data from the Google Sheet, aggregate them, and then send them back, which will display hopefully every information that we need here. And this is a reminder how the sales looks like. And you will get all of these here. You will get the dashboard, you will get the prompt, you'll get the image, and you'll even get the CSV. Everything is in here. So let's go back and see where it's what it's doing. I'll pause it. I'll pause a little bit so you guys don't have to wait, and then we'll see what it creates at the end. Look at that. So it just gave me this page, and as you can see here, it's the dashboard here, and it's giving us a total sales of this much, and this is all the breakdown of everything here, and it looks amazing. This is a one-shot prompt, and it got us all of that. So what if I want now to make it look like more of the visuals that I had before. So let me give it the image here. So I'm gonna upload a media image here. Let me search for it. I'm gonna give it this one. Okay, so I uploaded that one here, and I'm gonna say, can you make it visually look like this image attached? And I'm gonna give it that, and I'm gonna see, let's see what it creates. Okay, so it's analyzing all the colors that I gave it and everything, and it will make all the changes that is needed. Now it started making all the changes. Now notice how easy that was. I just needed to give it one image. Now you can get a lot of styles if you go to Dribble. If you go to Dribble here, if you go to Dribble and make an account, you can get a lot of styles. Like you can say dashboard, and it will give you a lot of styles already of how you would want your dashboard to look like. And you just need to snap an image of a dashboard and give it to Antigravity, and it will be able to make a very similar dashboard. So, and the power about of these dashboards is that you can sell these dashboards to clients, to small businesses, because these small businesses make money on a monthly basis, on a daily basis, and they want a way to track all their expenses, a visual way to track all their expenses. And what better way to do it than like a visual dashboard that you can give them, that they can visually see how much money they make, right? And it is that easy. Like in a 10 minutes, you can finish a dashboard, and that you can sell for thousands of dollars. Okay, so let's go back to Antigravity, see if it's finished. No, it's still doing all the changes in the dashboard. Now notice this border here. That means that Antigravity is working in the browser. So as you can see, it's getting the DOM, which is the browser, and making changes as we speak. So this is the power of Antigravity, and this gives it a much more power than Cursor or Windsurf, because Google can control Chrome very easily because they created it basically. And as you can see here now, it's making changes, getting back, thinking, making changes, getting back, thinking, until it achieves a very good result. And this is so powerful. Imagine the amount of apps that you can create. There's no limitations anymore to the, oh, I don't know how to program, or I don't know how to code. As you saw, it's just one prompt. It gave us a fully functional dashboard, and then one image, it made it look like the exact image that I gave it. So that is how powerful this thing is. So let me go back to see it's finished. So it's still thinking. I'm gonna pause and then come back to you when it finishes. All right, so it finished, and it gave us a walkthrough of everything here. And look at this. It made a screenshot and gave us the screenshot inside of the walkthrough. So we know what it did. And it gave us also steps to improve here that we can use. And if we go back, this is our actual dashboard. This is how it looks like. And let's make a change and see if there's anything would change. And we'll make the change here in the sales. We'll make another sale here. Let's make a template 1 sales here. And let's make it a 120. And it will be a store, and then it will be today's date. Okay, so we will go to 2000 and let's just put today. Okay, so now it's saved. Let's go back here and let's refresh. There you go. As you saw, current sales this month 120, because we just added that, and then we can see here that we made a sale of 120. So this updates in a live way. Okay, hopefully that was so simple. Like that was a one-shot prompt and we got all this, right? It couldn't be easier. So to wrap up, anti-gravity changes changes the game basically. And if you tie it to n8n, it is just very powerful. Imagine like webhook start, webhook end, and you can have whatever thing that you want in here, and then give the webhook to anti-gravity, and it will call up the webhook whenever it needs. It will get the results and manipulate the result as it needs and create you wonderful apps. I hope that was beneficial to you guys. I would like to invite you to my community. There's like more than 70 workflows, n8n workflows that you can just simply import and then now integrate it with anti-gravity, and it just expands the types of apps that you can create. All right. Thank you guys. If you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe for more videos, and see you in the next one.